Thank you so much for tuning in to She's All Over the Place with Kiriaki. That's me.
Hello, beautiful gems. Today, we're talking all about writing. You may want to grab your favorite pen and a piece of paper because you're going to learn a bunch of good things today. Welcome to Writing 101. I started writing when I was a preteen. I remember being on my bed. I had bunk beds back in the day. I was on the top bunk. I came home from school and I was feeling something. It was just uncertainty. I just decided to write. I took a blank sheet of paper and I titled it The Oddball. That was my first piece. I was just writing and it ended up being my first poetry piece. That's how I started writing. Always have a different reason why you're writing. I mean, yeah, self-expression. But now sometimes I write to get out of my head and just to get the wheels spinning in a different flow, in a different direction. Get a journal that you want to go to, that you fantasize and that you think about. Make it a size so it fits in your backpack or, into your bag. So you don't want like a massive one. It's just like a mid-sized one. I even have a mini one that I carry around with me, for special notes. But ultimately, I don't like a regular like 8.5 by 11. I like the maybe 5.5 by 7, 5'7", like that, like a mini one. You can have colors. It can be all black. My spirit totem is the peacock. So like I have a journal that has peacocks on it. You can do butterflies, stars, rainbows, owls. So make sure you get one that has a lot of pages, or else you're gonna be like me and have like boxes and stacks of journals. If you want to start writing and you're scared, best advice I can give you, do not tell anyone. It's a secret and it's a journey. You with you. It's a special sacred relationship that you have. So don't tell anybody. Everything that you're scared about, you can write in your journal. I remember when I was a teenager and I would write, I didn't have a lock on my journal and I was scared. Like my mom was Snoopy. I was so scared that someone would read my thoughts. So if you can, get a journal with a lock on it. Another thing you can do is do codes. I put certain codes, like if I did an exclamation mark, or if I put like asterisks, if I put stars, or if I put hearts, like a heart would be like I'm in love, or if I did like a backward slant, it means like something bad happened, or so like, and I know no one knows this. This is the first time I've ever told anyone this, just so you know. So like when I go back and look at my journals from when I was a teenager, I have symbols, I have coding, I have codes within codes, so my mom would never. There you go, Mom. Now you know. Cat's out of the bag. But guess what? She still doesn't know, because they're my symbols. I made it up. One of my favorite expressions of writing is through poetry. I love writing poetry. And there's a famous place called the Bowery Poetry Club on the Bowery in Manhattan. And they have open mic every single Sunday. And I went there and read one of my pieces. I would love for you to check it out. So here's a small clip. And then if you want to see the full version of it, click below and watch it. It's a piece called Juliet.
Sick twisted, I need to be uplifted. I can't take this stress. I can't take this sorrow. Crossroads, star heavens, you could have been the one. You could have been an 11.
Well, what did you think of the video? If you want to see the full video, click the link in the description. You can write for yourself. You can write in your journal. You can write for your school newspaper. You can write people's bios. You can write books. You can write scripts. You can write commercial copy. You can write TV shows. You can write movies. You can write short stories. You can write children's books. You can write anything you want. You can write books for the elderly people. I mean, you can write cartoons. You can write for animation. You can write tutorials. You can write for blogs. You can write for magazines. You can write for Like, think about all the different topics. Like, you can write about anything you're interested in. If you have one interest, you can write about that. If you have 10 interests, you can write about all 10. If you have 100 million interests, you can write about all of them. All of them. Seriously. You can write about it all. And if you don't like actually writing, you're like, oh, carpal tunnel, or like I'm putting too much pressure on my hand, you can type it. You can just be a typewriter. Like typewriting, you can just write on your typewriter, on your computer. These are some ways that you can write. All right? All right, let's get to writing. I really hope you learned something new. Share this with a friend.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Kiriaki, over and out.